Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be reviewing and then giving away the Destruction Fang Crimson Invasion theme deck. And this theme deck review is the second theme deck that I've reviewed and then gave away for the Crimson Invasion set. Last month I gave away the Clanging Thunder theme deck. That deck was based around Kommo-o. This deck is based around Hydreigon. This deck is a dual type deck. It is a darkness and psychic type theme deck. Theme decks in retail stores are $12.99 a piece. I'll flip this box around, show the back of the box. You can see the deck list here on the right, what you'll get inside this box on the left, and then at the top, which is just out of reach of the camera, you can see the deck summary. But the remainder of this video, I will be reviewing all of the cards inside this theme deck, and then at the end of this video, I'll be laying out the rules to entry. So for the Destruction Fang theme deck, it says, an appetite for destruction. Armed with fangs, claws, and poison, Hydreigon and friends are ready to battle. This dangerous deck calls on darkness and psychic type Pokemon with howling fury and keen instincts. Make a furious attack work for you with the Destruction Fang theme deck. So I'll get this theme deck opened up, show everything on the inside, and then get to reviewing this deck. And for the most part, theme decks aren't very good for the competitive TCG. These theme decks are geared more towards beginners. And the main reason that is the case is because there are way too many energy cards in here and way too many Pokemon for a competitive deck. Competitive decks usually have a ton of trainer cards and supporter cards, a few Pokemon, and then a few energy cards. The majority of the cards are the trainers that help get Pokemon and energy cards into play. Okay, so the theme deck is opened up. Here's what the items on the inside look like. First up, I will be showing here the Hydreigon Special Holo. Normally this is a rare non-holo in the Crimson Invasion set. Here's the online TCG code card. I'll be giving this away as well. Whoever wins this theme deck will get that code card. Here's the Pokemon coin. It is a Hydreigon coin, black and silver in color. Here's the deck box with 59 cards on the inside. Make it 60 cards with that Hydreigon special promo that I just showed. Crimson Invasion checklist here. 2-player playmat and rule sheet. And then the final item would be the damage counters, burn and poison marker, and GX marker. So now I'll get into reviewing this entire theme deck. And I did really like the other theme deck in this Crimson Invasion set, the Clanging Thunder theme deck. That one featured Kommo-o, gave that a 4 out of 5 rating. Really liked both the Pokemon and the trainers in that theme deck. I'll compare both of the theme decks at the end of this video. And if you are a competitive Pokemon TCG player, the only reason to purchase a theme deck like this is to get either certain trainer cards you want to use for your deck or the energy cards. On a whole, theme decks are never very good for competitive play. So the first line in this theme deck would be a 3-2-2 line of Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon. This Dino card is a basic Pokemon, 70 HP, darkness type. 2 moves on it, Headbutt and Surprise Attack. Headbutt for 2 energy cards does 20 damage, and then Surprise Attack does 60 damage for 3 energy cards. However, with this move, if you get a Tails when flipping a coin, the move does nothing. So this really isn't a card that I want to use in the active Pokemon spot to start the game. You can attack during your first turn, and Surprise Attack may not do anything at all. So really, I'd want to set this card up on the bench and then evolve it there and to eventually make it Hydreigon. So 3 Dino, 2 Zweilous, an average HP here for a Stage 1 Pokemon, 90 HP, 2 moves. It has Headbutt, which does 30 damage this time for 2 energy cards, and then Double Hit for 3 energy cards does 60 damage times the number of heads you get when you flip 2 coins. So Surprise Attack and Double Hit, the second move on both of the Pokemon here, both based off of coin flips. Not a fan of either card so far. Let's see if Hydreigon makes up for these poorer first 2 Pokemon. So Hydreigon, 160 HP for a Stage 2 Pokemon, so about an average HP. It does have an ability and then 1 move. So its ability is called Weed Out. It says, once during your turn you may choose 3 of your bench Pokemon, then discard your other bench Pokemon. And then Dark Destruction for 3 energy cards does 120 damage. And it says you may discard an energy card from this Pokemon. If you do, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. so that could be useful, discarding an energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon, but it may hurt you discarding it from Hydreigon. But nevertheless, 120 damage for 3 energy cards is quite good. It's similar to the Komodo line from the other theme deck with Crimson Invasion. This line is good overall. It does do a lot of damage, but it does take some time to set up with Stage 2 Pokemon and a move that requires 3 energy cards. Its ability, unless you're just putting Pokemon on your bench to get them in there so you don't lose a game, I don't think this ability is that great. I guess you could, if you are retreating a lot of your Pokemon that have damage on them, you may use this ability. It'll save you that way if you are facing a spread attack type deck. I guess it can help you that way quite a bit. So that's where it would be useful, I think, if you're facing a spread attack type deck. Another darkness type Pokemon line would be a 3-2 line of Houndour and Houndoom. Houndour, 60 HP for a basic Pokemon, 2 moves, Rear Kick and Darkness Fang. One move does 10 damage, the second does 20 damage. So this is a great starter type Pokemon for this deck, much better than Dino in my opinion. So 3 of those, and then 2 Houndoom, a good HP for a stage 1, 2 moves on this card, Fire Fang and then Puncturing Fangs. Fire Fang does 30 damage for 2 energy cards, and it burns the defending Pokemon, and then Puncturing Fangs for 3 energy cards does 90 damage. So another card that can dole out quite a bit of damage. I actually like this card quite well in this line overall. A 3-2 line of Stuffle and Beware is next, and Stuffle and Beware in all of the Sun and Moon main series of sets, which is a little bit disappointing. Stuffle here has 70 HP as a basic Pokemon. Only 1 move, I guess if you have 4 double colorless energy cards in your deck, which this theme deck does not, it can attack right away, but for 2 colorless energy cards, it does 30 damage. So that move is okay for a starter type Pokemon, but the card has both a higher retreat cost and a higher attack cost. So it's definitely not a quick attacking basic Pokemon by any means. And then Beware, so Stuffle's a fighting type, Beware is a colorless type, has an ability and 1 move. Good HP though for stage 1, 130. Its ability is called Rake It In, and it says, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. So that's always useful, getting more cards in your hand. And then Dangerous Blow for 3 colorless energy cards does 60 damage, plus if your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage. So this move should be able to knock out a lot of basic Pokemon in 1 move, and I guess even if it is a Pokemon that has a higher HP, doing 120 damage in 1 move is pretty good. It's another card that's not bad overall, like the combination of its ability and its move, just a little bit slower to set up without any double colorless energy. Next up would be a Psychic type Pokemon line, a 2-1 line of Salandit and Salazzle. A good HP on Salandit, 60, and then just 1 move that burns the defending Pokemon for 1 Psychic Energy card. Not a bad card overall, you really can only use the move once unless your opponent removes the special condition on their active Pokemon. And then Salazzle, a stage 1 Pokemon. Of course, you could always put Salazzle GX in this theme deck. Another stage 1 Pokemon that has a good HP of 110. 2 moves that both require only 1 Psychic Energy card, Nasty Plot and Severe Poison. Nasty Plot allows you to search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand. And then Severe Poison, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 4 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns. So I really like that Severe Poison move. You could burn it with Salandit and then poison it with Severe Poison. So you could really, without even attacking, do a lot of damage each and every turn. So I like that Pokemon as well. Just 2 Pokemon left in this theme deck. There are 2 Mawile cards. A basic Pokemon, Metal type, 80 HP. Call for Family is the first move. It says to search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. And then Crunch for 2 colorless energy cards does 30 damage. Flip a coin if heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So I like the Call for Family move quite well. Use this to start the game and get some Pokemon you really want on your bench. And then Crunch isn't bad, and I like that there's a recurring theme in this theme deck that you can discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So 2 Mawile, and then 1 Oranguru. And this card has 120 HP for a basic, so a high HP, but it is a little bit slower on the attack. Its ability is called Instruct. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 cards in your hand. So another card in this theme deck that can help draw cards. And then Psychic is its only move for 3 colorless energy cards. It does 60 damage plus 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So I like this move quite well as well. But the overall theme in this theme deck, I would say, is that slow to set up, but can do a good amount of damage. So now that I've looked at both of the Pokemon in both Crimson Invasion theme decks, I think both are pretty solid. Both of these theme decks may be above average as far as theme decks go overall. I can take a look at the trainer cards now. Pretty similar to the other theme deck in Crimson Invasion. First up would be an Energy Retrieval. It allows you to put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand, and a lot of these Pokemon are slow to attack, so if it does get knocked out, there'll be several energy cards in your discard pile. Escape Rope is next, and it just forces both players to switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. Your opponent must switch their Pokemon first. Experience Share, just one of these, and you attach this to one of your bench Pokemon, and then if your active Pokemon gets knocked out, you can move an energy attached to that Pokemon to the Pokemon this card is attached to. Great Ball is next, just one Great Ball. It allows you to look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and then you may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand. I like that because it is possible to manipulate the top of your deck to get Pokemon that you want there, but you can pull out any type of Pokemon you want. It doesn't have to be a basic Pokemon. How there are 3 of, same as the other Crimson Invasion theme deck. This card just allows you to draw 3 cards. Always important to have plenty of cards in your hand. Nest Ball, there are 2 of. It says to search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it on your bench. It limits 2 basic Pokemon, however. Professor Kukui, I really like this supporter card, and there are 2 of this card in the deck. It allows you to draw 2 cards, and then during this turn, your Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage. And the Pokemon in this theme deck already do a fair amount of damage, so that can increase the amount of damage that those same Pokemon do. Rescue Stretcher, just one of, gives you 2 different options. You can either put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Sophocles, which you can get as a full art trainer, just one of this card. It allows you to discard 2 cards from your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. There's a Switch Trainer, and this just allows you to switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon without having to discard energy because of the retreat cost. And then there are 2 Timer Ball. Flip 2 coins for each head, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. I do like that this card allows you to find evolution Pokemon. I don't like that it is based off of coin flips. And then the final trainer here is a Wishful Baton, the one secret rare that I pulled from the Crimson Invasion set for a trainer. This is a tool card, so you attach it to a Pokemon. It says, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, move up to 3 basic energy cards from that Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. So this is really almost a better experience share item card. So not bad overall. Trainer cards I like quite well, and they're starting to get some better ones in these theme decks. Now I'll show the energy cards and then get to how to win this theme deck. Because this is a theme deck, way too many energy cards than necessary. 20 total energy cards here. There are 12 darkness and then 8 psychic. So comparing these 2 theme decks, I think I like the other theme deck from Crimson Invasion a little bit better. I like the one that is based around Komo-o. That would be the Clanging Thunder theme deck. But I would give both of the theme decks a 4 out of 5 rating. I think both of the Crimson Invasion theme decks are above average as far as theme decks go. As far as competitive decks go, these ones would get knocked out right away, not even close. But for beginners looking to start playing the Pokemon TCG, I would highly recommend either of these theme decks. And as far as choosing a theme deck goes, really, I would recommend just going for a theme deck that you like a Pokemon that's featured in the deck, or you like the types of Pokemon in the theme deck. So now on to the giveaway portion of this theme deck review and giveaway video. Just like all of my other giveaways, all you have to do is you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and then in the comments section of this video, state which theme deck you like better, either the Destruction Fang or the Clanging Thunder. So once you've done those three things, you have successfully entered into this theme deck giveaway. At the end of December, right on New Year's Eve there at approximately 7 p.m. Central Time, I will be private messaging the winner of this theme deck. So good luck to everyone who does enter. In the description of this video, you will find complete rules to entry. So thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.